Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Kevin Soyan, Andy Simo, Nick Strom cannot be here with us today. Can't expect to win them all. I mean, is what it is. If you hit 100% of your bets, you're either not taking the right lines or you are God. We are not God. We are just a couple guys with microphones giving you picks. So I'll let Kev give a recap of yesterday. Is what it is.
Yeah, can't win them all. I mean, we've been taking the Phillies a lot. They were kind of due. Then the Dodgers just shit the bed. So a little more high level. So I had Dodgers -1.5 late night game. They just did not have it. Glasnow wasn't great. Reds were hitting the ball, and Dodgers offense was dead as well. They had 4 hits, so they got blown out 7-2 in a massive crowd. I saw they had the biggest crowd in a regular season game since like the last 5 years or something. Canucks over 2.5. I fell asleep during this one. 2-2 overtime. And then this was news to me. I just noticed that they got the dub. So good for the Canucks. Nice pick. I mean, that was tight. That would have been a sweat for sure. I did take the Canucks and the Rangers, so I'm very happy. Both are plus money. Phillies first 5 -0.5. Quintana was either good or the Phillies bats just didn't have it yesterday. We didn't get to watch the game, me and you, but they didn't put up any runs until the 6th inning, which is unfortunate. So that one did not hit for Strami, but that's all right. We don't need to hit 3 in a row with parlays. So on the month, we're still 9-7, up 28.76 units. I'm 9-6-1. Andy, you are 14-2, and Strom is 13-3.
All right.
Let's have a weekend.
Let's get into today's picks. I mean, I think we're all still feeling very good about this month. So let's get into today's picks. You want to start, Kev?
Yeah. I'm taking Pacers over 109.5. Obviously, Pacers high scoring team all season. Everyone knows that. But even in these playoffs where numbers have been lower overall, the Pacers have hit, they are at home tonight. Let me say that first. They are at home, and the Pacers have hit this number at home 11 games in a row, going back into the regular season. So every game in the playoffs, electric crowd they have. And they've hit it 5 games in a row before last game where they shit the bed and lost by 30. I expect a big bounce back game. The Knicks have no depth. If Brunson doesn't score 50 points, basically, the Pacers win the game. But regardless, I think Pacers are going to be going today. It's an elimination dog. A hungry dog runs faster. Give me the Pacers to score 110.
I like it. You sent it, and I didn't like it. Now I like it. I didn't realize the Pacers have been that potent in the postseason. So
yeah, they're such a fast-paced offense. They were scoring 150 a game during the regular season, basically.
All right. I'll go with my pick next, and then I'll do Strom's. So I'm going Yankees -1.5. They're playing the White Sox, and it's in Yankee Stadium, which is a big thing because the White Sox are 4-16 on the road. Nestor Cortez is going for the Yankees. He's been okay this year, but major splits difference for him. On the road, he has a 6.75 ERA. At home, which they are today, 1.59 ERA. He has been lights out at home. White Sox have one of the worst offenses in baseball, if not the worst, and the Yankees have one of the best offenses in baseball. They've hit 60 home runs, which is top 5 in the league. They are rolling right now. They've scored at least 4 runs in the last 4 games and have shut the Twins out in the last 2 games, which is very impressive because they were rolling too. So all in all, White Sox, Clevenger's going 5.4 ERA, 2.1 WHIP, in only 2 starts. He got touched up in his first one, was okay in his second start. So I think the Yankees should have no problem taking care of the White Sox today. All right.
Love it.
And then Strom's pick. He is going Kyle Hendricks over 4.5 hits given up. To be honest, I love this pick. Kyle Hendricks has a 10.04 ERA and a 1.92 whip. Very un-Kyle Hendricks-like, but he has been absolute booty the last 2 years. Even this year, he's been terrible. Outside of last start, he's giving up at least 5 hits in each of his starts. His last start, he went 5 innings against the Pirates, who they're playing today. 2 hits, but he gave 4 walks, so he wasn't really hitting the strike zone. I think if he hits the strike zone today, doesn't walk people, he's going to give up hits. He's going to put up base runners. He just doesn't have the same touch that he had a couple years ago when he was a dominant pitcher. So Kyle Hendricks over 4.5 hits given up.
Yeah, I think like key to this game is if he's trying to avoid the strike zone and not get hit, is if he's giving up the walks again and just not hitting the strike zone, then we're fucked.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe not, but
maybe
he's just pounding the zone and getting shelled.
I mean, as Cubs fans, like if he gives up 6 hits, goes 6 innings, 2 strikeouts, no runs, who says no? But all right, so to recap the picks, we got Yankees minus 1.5 at minus 125, over 109.5 for the Pacers at minus 135, and then over 4.5 hits allowed for Kyle Hendricks. Minus 125 comes out to plus 464 for the parlay today.
I love it. I will be at Wrigley 120 Friday, 120.
Ooh, Can't beat hooky. It.
Playing a little hooky to see Paul Skeens.
That's awesome. That'll be a fun one. So,
and they'll be done.
Although hopefully the Cubs touch them up like they did last time. So,
I think they should.
Yeah,
they've seen them.
All right, let's get it.
How about it?